Hey guys, it's Robert here from RJL 518, welcoming you to another unboxing as we are going ahead and we ordered something else here, and we're going to take a look at this. And you guys are probably wondering, what did I get this time? Well, as you've already been known from me, that you've already discovered from me, the Whoa Nelly experiment to me is pretty much a failure. And if I really wanted to play it, I would be playing it right now. But unfortunately, Whoa Nelly didn't seem to have enough variety and versatility in it. Steeler fan, welcome. And I felt that Whoa Nelly just didn't have it. So I pretty much just put it. I'll probably try to complete the game. I know I'm in the fourth quarter of the game I was playtesting. But it was just missing variety, I felt. Now, it doesn't mean that I think the game is bad. It's not. I mean, it just wasn't my cup of tea. I really like something a little bit more deeper. So Baseball Demos now says second season. But I wanted to try something and, try something else out. So I ordered something else. I really didn't know if I really wanted to go this route. But I've been seeing everybody play this game for a while, and I really didn't know if I wanted to go this route. I don't watch much of it, but I do track it. I do follow along with how a season goes. So I want to see if I can add this into the rotation, into my games. I mean, I love Inside Pitch. I love Payoff Pitch. I love these games still. And, I just wanted to try something even different. And after watching all the football stuff, watching people play second season, watching people play APA football, Inside Blitz, I come to the final conclusion, I am not going to do a football game on this channel. It just doesn't seem to work. I don't have the room on the desk for it. So I'm going to go to a different sport. Now, so second season, your choice there, Baseball Demos, is unfortunately incorrect because I'm not going to do football. As much as I love the game, I don't have the time. It just takes way too long to play a football game. And where my baseball games take so long, well, that's because of all the action. I mean, you guys have been watching my baseball games, and the baseball games sometimes go smoothly, and all of a sudden the excitement builds up in the 7th, 8th, or 9th. I had a game that at one point we were playing that in baseball, Inside Pitch. I mean, we were in the 8th inning. And it looked like the game was going to end pretty quickly. Then all of a sudden, we score like 7 runs, and the game lasts another hour and a half, and it hadn't even done the 10-minute ticker yet. So we're going to try something different. Now, I've been watching a lot of people play this, and I had choices between a couple of games. So what did we get? Let's see what we got here. What did we get? It was a tough choice between one or the other, but I went with this choice only because, yeah, I know, before I have a 1, 2, 3, 9th inning. Yeah, that's true, right? But I decided to go with this game instead of the other because I already have one of the other. And you guys already know I don't like charts. So joining me, or trying to, Inside the Crease Hockey. Another reason why I went with Inside the Crease, in my opinion, Chris Davis, who makes Inside Pitch, by allowing me to help him make his rule book, make his new charts, by taking all the suggestions from everybody. And by the way, Baseball Demos, he has updated the chart again. All right. He has updated his charts again. So make sure you download the new one now because he keeps on updating them, which is fine. Let him update until they're official. So I decided to go with inside the crease hockey. Now, I'm not going to get all the seasons. I'm not going to get all the seasons. I'm not going to go like I do inside pitch. No, I have not found a taker for Fall Classic yet. If you're interested in it, let me know. I still have my Fall Classic and APA Baseball, and I don't think I'm going to go to that either. I looked over APA Baseball and said, I just don't like charts. The game should be read off of a card, not off of charts. And the only reason why I should use charts is to maybe go ahead and to help resolve a play. The play should not be on the chart. The play should be on the card. The chart just helps you resolve it. Like, of course, like inside pitches chart. Inside pitches chart does not resolve a play. It helps you resolve it, but it's not the play. The only ones it does is the bunts, and that's it. Bunt chart, that's it. Everything else is off the cards. All right. These charts do not resolve. They just help you complete a play. They don't resolve the play because the baseball cards for inside pitch have the plays on them. That's one thing Stratomatic does right. They have the plays on them. So, APA, you need the chart. APA hockey, which I took a really good look at, you need a chart. Inside crease, a chart helps you with the play, but the play is on the cards. And that's why I decided to go with inside the crease. Unfortunately, the season I really want is not available from inside the crease, so I took my second choice. So we open up the box here, and here are the fast action cards. It's a deck of 200 cards, and you can also order spare decks if you want. And it does come with some charts, but the charts to help you read it, how to understand it. It's got this here, the timing all mechanism. I might do something with that. I might be able to make a clock. Cards decide no autonomy to choose. Yeah, perhaps, Bob B. I mean, but APA to me, and another thing about APA hockey that I looked at, it's finite. You can only go as far as the chart. You cannot go any further, where this game you can actually go a little further. Of course, it's not as, of course, he has the regular paperwork and all that stuff inside the crease and such. I don't know if he's probably going to update his rule book too for inside the crease. I know he wants to do that. Lots of these here, which I'll make up my own. I won't be using. I don't use score sheets. I create my own. They like doing all things, not having the facts decide everything. Well, like I said, I'm not gonna say you're wrong, Bob B. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. Now let's see. There's the pawns and stuff like that. So the season I chose was 2015 and 16. Was 2015 and 16. I chose the 2015-16 season, mostly to play the Florida Panthers. That was the best year the Panthers had. That was the best season they had in terms of regular season. All right. In terms of regular season play. In terms of regular season play, the Florida Panthers, okay, had the best season they had in regular season. They had 108 points. But I looked over closer to that season, 2015-16. I didn't realize how pretty well balanced that season really was. There were a lot of good teams, and there really was not any team that stunk in that season. My first choice was 95-96. Unfortunately, I know of some of these players on Florida, like Jonathan Huberdeau, Jaromir Jagr, of course, Trocheck, Aaron Ekblad, Gudbranson. I know some of these players, but, not all of them. 95-96 was my first choice, and I've already asked him to see if he could do that season. Those guys I know because I watched all the playoffs from 95-96 All right. And on that team, you had Bill Lindsay, Rob Niedermeyer, John Van Beesbrook, Ed Jovanovski, Jesse Belanger, and of course, not on the Panthers, you had Bork, you had Chelios, you had Danico, you had Patrick Waugh, you had Ron Hextall, Ken Reggett, Mario Lemieux. I mean, 95-96 is the season I really wanted, but I didn't have it. So he said he said maybe he can get to work on it, make that the next season. That season, I told him I'd purchase immediately as soon as released. So I decided on 2015-16, which I guess makes sense. Cards are nice. I mean, the cards are pretty nice. They're they're big. They're easy to read. Not a problem. So, yeah, the Penguins won the Cup in 2016. Yeah, I knew you'd like that. The Penguins won the Cup that year. But every team there was pretty balanced. It was not the worst team that year was the Toronto Maple Leafs. They had 69 points. They did not totally stink. You had, I think, 9 teams overall with 100 points or more. And I think only 7 or 8 teams had less than 82, which is 500. It was a very strong, balanced year. Pretty much any team that year could have won the Cup. So it was a good choice of a season where I can pretty much play anybody, and I should get a good game whether I play the Panthers or anything. So I chose the Florida Panthers for the 2015-16 season. And now I've just got to see how I'm going to present it. So we're going to give Inside the Crease a shot only because I just don't like charts. Plus, he uses a fast action card deck here. He doesn't use dice. So I won't be using the dice tower in this game. I'll be using the fast action cards, which gives me a little extra space. I don't have to worry about referring to a chart. Now there is a chart. Yeah, it's the same quality as Inside Pitch, Dave. It's the same quality. Same exact quality, same exact paper. Same exact quality, same exact paper, same exact lamination. It's same exact stuff. Same exact stuff. There's no doubt. Card quality, card quality is, look, Dave, we know very well, nobody has the card quality of Joe Bryan and Payoff Pitch. Nobody has that card quality. If Chris Davis had his cards, if Chris Davis had his cards in Payoff Pitch quality, with the hard card and everything like that, his game would be the best one on. His game would be on top. The only thing that maybe puts him a little aside is the card quality, but it's still pretty strong. I mean, really still pretty strong. It's 110-pound card stock, and I bought some extra, and I did buy 110-pound stock to print out from my French players and such. So all my French players for the seasons I use, if I'm going to do a season, I'll print out their French players. They're the same exact card stock. Bob's Tabletop Sports, welcome. So I thought I'd go ahead and give Inside the Crease a crack. Remember, if you want to watch Inside the Crease, ID Jester's already doing it. Alan Shaw does Inside the Crease. Giaz T-Bolt, he does APA hockey, and of course, well, you got to realize Glory Days Boxing, Steeler fan, is made by Sideline Strategy. It's the same, pretty much. It's the same card quality of Payoff Pitch because Glory Days Boxing uses the same card quality. Remember, I have Glory Days Boxing. I have every set that Anthony's put out. I haven't played it, but only because I purchased it to support him. So because because I like him. He's a good guy. So all these guys have they all have card quality and such. Is ID doing Inside Crease computer piece of your computer? No, he's doing card and dice. Oh, he uses a printer in Arizona. Okay. It's still pretty good. His card quality is still excellent. Payoff Pitch's card quality is thicker. He uses a glossy, I think, Payoff Pitch. I think he uses 150-pound glossy stock. And I think Anthony uses 110 or 120-pound glossy stock. All right. These are just inside. inside pitch cards, inside pitch cards and these cards are 110-pound card stock. I asked him what stock he used because when I bought stock from my printer to print out the French players, okay, for seasons I wanted to play, so I had everybody, he told me it was 110-pound card stock. I said, that's fine. Not perforated, but that's all right. I have a cutter that cuts everything neatly down. I have the same cutter that cuts everything neatly down the sides and such. So we're going to give inside the crease a crack. See if I like it for hockey. We'll give hockey a try here because Whoa Nelly, not enough variety in Whoa Nelly. Inside run, outside run, short pass, long pass. Terrific. Sounds like fun. Not deep enough. I need a little deeper than that. Basically, really, you purchase a copy of Whoa Nelly and you create your own rules. I really don't want to do that. House rules is one thing. Creating your own rules is another. You can really create your own rules with Whoa Nelly. Totally can. It does have a chart here, but this is just injury stuff. There's the clock, which I might go ahead. What I might do is make a copy of this and just cut out the clock and have that nearby for the scoreboard. I may just do that. We'll see what I do. But I decided on the Florida Panthers. I decided on the 19. I decided on the 2015-16 season. I'm hoping he does 95 to 96. That's actually the season I really want him to do because that's when the Panthers played for the Cup. And, that's when they beat Boston. That's when they beat Philadelphia. And that's when they beat Pittsburgh. The Panthers are going to go to the playoffs this year. They haven't won a playoff series since they beat the Penguins in 1996. They haven't won a playoff series since then. They haven't won a playoff series in 20. They have not won a playoff series in 25 years. And they've had a lot of mediocre teams. They've had a lot of decent teams. 2015-16 was maybe the best good team they had. But they got beaten by the Islanders in the first round of that series of the Cup, 4-2. So I don't know. So I want to see if anything different. I'll get the rules down. I'll see how this game plays. I'll try a game offline, see if I can settle it in there, see how it plays, and we'll try something. I'll make the game visual. I already have some ideas how to make the game visual for you guys because you can watch it. I don't know if I'm going to do a complete season. I may just do Panther games only and then do a kind of like a quick results system I can create for hockey. I can actually create one. I can make one up since there is none right now. He uses the inside the crease flipper. Yeah, he does. He does use that flipper. I want to use the cards. I'm using the cards. They got the cards. We're going to use the cards. I want to use the cards. So, shootout hockey. Yeah, I heard about that. I could use that as a quick play system, maybe. Like I said, I'll think of something up. But right now, I just want to do some exhibition and, see what. No, it keeps the timing. Yep. Like I said, I wanted to give inside the crease a shot. Appa hockey, although it looks like great and looks awesome, and yes, Appa did have the season I want, but I just can't. I just don't want to go. Oh, it's a dice. Look at the chart. Oh, it's a dice. Look at the chart. Oh, it's a dice. Look at the chart. No. Plus, there's too many. I noticed watching Appa hockey, too many calculations you have to make. Here, you pretty much whatever's on the card. That's it. If there are some calculations to make, like intimidation or, injuries or whatever, it's all here. But there really isn't much. And on this, he has a kind of like a flow, almost like a flow chart here. Pass to, defensive stop, then see here, pass to, force dump in, pass to, shot. It pretty much has like a flow chart here. So in a way, the game looks like it's simpler than Appa. I understand, the one thing about it, yeah, you'd like to choose who you want to send it to, but ID Jester is 100% right. Hockey is not a game that you can really set up sit back and set up a play. Yeah, you can set up a diagram, pass it to here, pass it there, and that stuff. Hockey really is just one simple rule. Kill the guy with the puck. Simple. There is no strategy in hockey. Find the open man, get a good shot, hope it gets past the goalie. That's really what hockey is all about. That's really what it's all about. I do know the game of hockey. I've watched it for a while. I don't watch as much as I used to, but I do know the game pretty well. So, that's pretty much what hockey is. Keep on passing the puck. Hope you don't get it taken away from you. Don't make a bad pass. Don't allow a breakaway. Find the open guy, shoot, score, maybe. And, of course, kill the guy with the puck. Simple as that. So I thought I'd give this a crack, see how she plays, and, we'll see what happens with it. We'll see what happens, and hopefully he gets the 95-96 season, and, we'll go from there. And we'll go from there and see what happens. I know he has different goalie cards that I know I do have to download. Goalie cards that have different readings on them. I know with hot and cold factors. They're optional, but he says you should use them for a hot goalie and a cold goalie. So, and I know ID Jester uses it. So I got to download the 15-16 goalies and then print. As John West joins me here real quick. Inside the crease. Inside the crease hockey. We're going to give it a crack. Inside the crease hockey. Plus another reason why I liked inside the crease over APA. Inside the crease is cheaper. There is no argument. $70 a season, okay, for APA, where $58 a season. Oh, by the way, no shipping charges. And I get these pretty quick. You want to get something from Chris, since he has his own in-house printing? I mean, I ordered this on Monday. I ordered this on Sunday, and it was shipped out Monday. You can't beat Chris's Inside Pitches customer service. And if there's a mistake on the cards, or a card somewhere, send him an email, send him a picture of the mistake. He usually sends you, and if it's a printed card, he will send you a replacement, as he's done for all the seasons I've had where I've had mistakes. So we're going to try some inside the crease. I'm going to try a little hockey since Jester's playing hockey. Gardner's playing, Uncle Dave is playing hockey. Of course, Uncle Ron at Retro Sports Network is playing hockey as well, too, on the PC with action. So I said, okay, fine. I'll try a little hockey and see how the game plays, see if I like it. Of course, it's not taking over inside pitch. Nothing's taking care of inside pitch, not taking over inside pitch, because inside pitch right now to me is the most exciting tabletop baseball game on the planet. And tonight we got our game. We got the Phillies taking on the Giants tonight, so don't miss that. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to talk about. Just show you what I got, see what you guys think. And we'll see it. So Bob B, John West, Bob's Tabletop Sports, Steeler Fan, Baseball Demos. Thank you all for joining me. And we'll see you guys later tonight for some Inside Pitch in about 2.5 hours. Catch you guys later. Take care.